What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back again. Let's continue. No frills, no thrills, none of that. Let's get directly into working on our case study. So for today's video, we're going to be working on our design elements page for our case study. So let's get into it. What's up, y'all? So we're back. Let's get to it. We've got our project file open. Let's continue where we left off. So actually off camera, I went ahead and uploaded my profile picture from my YouTube channel just because it seemed to be the only image that wasn't causing Figma to crash on me. So that is going to be what we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and continue. Today we're going to be doing our design elements page, right? So that's the font family and the color. What we're going to be doing for that, so this is a small PDF that I created. I talked about it in a previous video with some examples that I took from Behance. You know, honestly, these are all very creative, very awesome ways of displaying the design elements for each project here. So here we've got all of the colors utilized in these circles. We've got these gradients created here. All right, and then we've got all of the fonts that we're using. And these are honestly really great, really creative examples that I'm actually really happy to use. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replicate these for our case study project. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, let's go ahead and add another frame. We've got our 16-inch MacBook Pro. And we're just going to place this here. All right, and we're going to call this app style guide. Perfect. And just like all of our other things, let's go ahead and create let's create a gradient that we're going to go ahead and use. I'm going to have let's open up blobs, plugin favorite, I would say. Increase the complexity and the uniqueness. Awesome, that looks great. And you know what I really like about these gradients is that they are very uniform, but they're very unique. You know, one screen doesn't look like the other one, but there is a uniformity to them that I really appreciate. All right, perfect. So we've got that there. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to add our fonts and colors. And I think I'm just going to, let's go back. Oh man, what do I like? You know what? We're going to do something like this, I would say. Just because we have a vertical layout, I think I want to do something like this with the colors on top and then the font family on the bottom. All right, perfect. Let's get our text bubbles going. Perfect. And keep in mind that the font family that we started, that we created, that we use for this case study isn't the fonts that we're going to be using. We're actually going to be talking about the fonts that we're going to be talking about the fonts that we use in the actual app project. All right, let's just copy here. Perfect. Let's give this and let's give it about 20 pixels of space. Perfect. Let's edit this text. Font family, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe we are using the font Montserrat. Yep, Montserrat bold and regular. Let's see. So we've got bold, we've got semi-bold and regular. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and add that to our case study here. Alright, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a text bubble here. And let's go Montserrat. Let's actually make that the app. And let's do this in bold. And let's go ahead and do, let's see what 64 does. Okay, now that's competing too much. Let's go ahead. Not to mention that I'm spelling the name wrong. Okay. Montserrat. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead. Let's try. See, that's the problem, is that I feel like it could be competing with the text there. Let's see. Okay. And what I'm going to go ahead and do then is let's increase this one to 40. All right, perfect. And let's do this one 40 as well. We'll leave that for now. I want to see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Bring this down for sure. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit. I want to play with this text box a little bit. Let's do this in bold, regular. And then let's add, let's see, can we add a dot? No, I'll just, you know what, I'll give it some space. Let's do semi-bold in semi-bold. Where's the regular? Wow, I blanked on that for a second. And let's do bold in bold. Perfect. Bold. Oh, man, I do like that. I do like the way that looks. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, why is my cursor acting wonky? Alright, Montserrat. And this one right here, let's give these guys 20 pixels of space too. Perfect. And then what we're gonna do under that is we're going to go ahead and do something fun. Let's add another text box right here. And we're gonna go ahead and just spell out the alphabet for ourselves. Let's do it in regular so it's not competing. Let's make these all size 32. Don't know why don't like it. Something about it is off. Let's go ahead and increase this size just a little bit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, you know what? Less is more. Let's leave it like that. I really like that for now. Now let's go ahead back to our mockups. All right, guys. So it pretty much seems like we have 3 colors and 3 colors only. So let's see. Let's copy a page that has all of them. Okay, let's copy this page. Let's go to our case study and let's just plop that bad boy. Okay, that's not where I wanted it, but you know what? We'll make do. Okay. Colors. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create 4 rectangles. And let's do, what does 400 by 400 look like? Too big, obviously. We knew that. Okay. Let's create. Perfect. And let's do that one more time. All right. And let's give these guys some round edges to play with. Amazing. And then let's go ahead and duplicate this layer. And then put it on top. Okay. So now this group we're going to call, we'll group this selection and let's send it back. Oh no, we don't want it that back. Okay, perfect. This one, let's go ahead and start filling in this color. Oh no, looks like Figma is causing my computer to go slow. I never got that. I'm on an M1 iMac and man, the amount of problems that Figma gives my computer is ironic to say the least. All right, how does that look? Perfect. Let's click on this one. Actually, you know what? Let's go in order of likeness. Let's go order of how often it appears on the app. Obviously, we want to make sure that the member knows that there is a hierarchy that we're following. Perfect. This one is going to be, where's our avocado? Awesome. Those look good. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, with the bottom ones is that we're gonna add some effects. We're gonna add a drop shadow. And let's go 15 by 15. Let's add a blur of 20. Perfect. Let's increase this opacity by 50%. There we're creating some depth. Awesome. I like that. Okay. Now what I also want to do, let's add the hex codes. And let's see how we can go ahead and do that. And let's get rid of this because we don't need that right here. But I actually really like the way this looks. What I will do though, let's go ahead and group this. Now let's group this one. Let's call this one top layer. Yep, just making sure. And then these three, we're going to call it the bottom layer, just so we have this. We have these. Oh, I'm in my own way. Crazy of me. Okay, we're going to call these bottom layer. And then let's go ahead and highlight both of these groups. And then let's just center these. Okay, that's not going to work, apparently. All right. Perfect. I like that. That looks really good. But let's add the hex numbers though, because we do want those. And let's add them in our regular Montserrat 32. All right, so there you go. We've got our app style guide ready to go. Now we do have a lot of negative space here too. I'm tempted to add something like maybe a logo or something like that. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and delete that. So we're gonna keep that like that. Now that looks very clean, very sophisticated. So here we go. We've got our app style guide, guys. Let's get it. You know, this case study is really starting to come together, and it's really easy to see how that can happen when you have a wireframe, you know, a wireframe to work from, because now I'm not, you know, spending a lot of time thinking about what I want to create. I've already done the heavy lifting, you know, I've already put the thought into what pages, what order maybe, what are the things that I want to include, what don't I want to include. Now all I have to do is go from this wireframe here to a first iteration of what looks like a high fidelity version of our case study. So let's get it. That looks very good. I'm actually very surprised at how good that came out. I'm very, very satisfied. I think that looks great. All right, guys, so that was this video. That was actually a lot of fun. I really do like splitting this up into individual shorter videos. I think it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy this shorter form content and you guys are able to have more of it at your disposal. If you guys like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video, hopefully sooner than later, and hopefully so I'm not apologizing anymore. But let's get it, guys. Stay hydrated.